Are you struggling to manage hundreds of Firebase functions in a single file? It can feel overwhelming, right? Well, you're not alone, and today we're going to tackle this issue together. I completely understand how frustrating it can be when your codebase becomes unmanageable. Many developers face this challenge, especially when working with Firebase functions. It's a common hurdle, but we can overcome it. Here's the specific situation we're addressing. One user mentioned that they have hundreds of functions in their index.js file, making it hard to manage. They attempted to split their functions into multiple files, but ran into issues when trying to deploy. Sound familiar? Let's dive into the details. So what could be going wrong here? When splitting functions into multiple files, it's crucial to ensure that they are properly exported and imported. If not done correctly, Firebase may not recognize them during deployment. And stick around. I have a crucial tip at the end that will help you avoid these pitfalls in the future. To begin resolving the user's issue, we need to ensure that the functions are properly exported from each file. In the user's group functions.js file, the export statement should be adjusted to export the functions directly. Next, the user should import the functions correctly in the index.js file. Instead of calling the function, the user should directly import the exported functions. After making these changes, the user should ensure that all functions are exported in a similar manner from their respective files. This will help in managing the functions more effectively. Finally, the user should deploy the functions again using the command Firebase deploy-only functions. This should now work without removing existing functions. Fun fact: did you know that Firebase was originally created to help developers manage real-time data? Now, it's a powerhouse for serverless functions too. Now, let's look at the answers provided by other users. An alternative approach suggested by another user involves passing the exports object to the function in group functions.js. This allows you to add new properties directly to the exports object. In index.js, require group functions and pass module.exports to it. This way, you can properly register your functions. Let's take a look at another answer from another user. An alternative approach shared by another user suggests using a gist that demonstrates how to support multiple functions within a single file. This method allows you to dynamically import functions from files named with the pattern.function.js. Let's check out another perspective from a different user. An alternative solution involves using the glob package to dynamically load function files. The user suggests creating separate files for each function and naming them with a .functions.js extension. The index.js file then imports these functions using glob to find all matching files. In the index.js, each function is exported by iterating through the loaded modules. This allows for better organization and management of multiple Firebase functions across different files. Here's that crucial tip I promised. Always double-check your exports and imports when working with multiple files. This simple step can save you a lot of headaches down the line. And there you have it. With these steps, you should be able to manage your Firebase functions more effectively. If you found this video helpful, please subscribe for more tips and remember to keep your code organized.